down to the ground. You're dragging me. It's constantly.
Hey guys, it's Nelly. What's up? Welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we are going to be doing this look right over here. And I love the way that it turned out. When I sat down to film today, I really didn't have an idea what I was going to film. I am just extremely bored in my house with so much time on my hands that I decided to just sit down and just play with some makeup. I actually really like the way that it turned out. I think it's a really pretty look now for the summertime because it's a little bit more on the bronzy, glowy side of things, which I don't really do anymore. I feel like my looks are more matte, especially the skin. So this is definitely something different for me because I am such a matte girl and this is kind of glowy and I kind of like it. I kind of like it. If you want to see how I got this glowy kind of everyday fun summer look, then please go ahead and keep on watching. Alrighty guys, so we are going to be jumping straight into eyebrows. I am going to be filling in my eyebrows using the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil in the shades 4.5 and 3. I do have an eyebrow tutorial that I recently filmed, an updated one, so I will leave that linked up in the cards and down in the description for you guys to check out if you are interested in knowing how I do my brows in more detail. Moving on, I'm going to go ahead and prime my eyelid, and to do that I am using a concealer and I'm just going to spread that all over the lid using my fingers. I'm going to go ahead and set that concealer into place by just using a cream-based shadow. This one is the one from the Selena and MAC Cosmetics La Reina palette, and I'm just tapping that all over the lid just to set everything into place. Moving on to eyeshadow, I decided to stick to the same palette because I really like it and I wanted to play with it a little bit more. So I'm taking the medium tone brown that's in the palette and I'm just going to work this in the crease, and this is just going to be my transition shade. So I'm just going to make sure to pack it from the inner corner all the way to the outer corner. Next, I'm going to go into the second darkest brown that's in the palette. This one has a little bit of red into it, or in it, and I really like it. It's a really pretty warm brown, and I'm just gonna put this on the crease. I'm gonna keep it a little bit lower to have a really nice gradient between the transition shade and this shade. Next, I'm gonna go ahead and take the Ofra liquid eyeshadow in the shade Fortune, and I'm just gonna put this all over the lid. This is a beautiful kind of old gold color shadow, and I really like it as a base for my next eyeshadow. So I'm just going to go ahead and blend it out with my finger, and next I'm going to top it off using the Urban Decay Moondust shadow in Lithium, and this color is so pretty and so sparkly, and by having that cream base underneath, it really made it pop and stick all over the lid, which I loved. Next, I'm going to go back into my palette and I'm going to take the dark brown shade that's in the palette and I'm going to create kind of like a faux winged liner using this eyeshadow. We're going to go ahead and move on to the skin. I'm going to start off by priming my skin using the Monet Rejuvenate oil. I am obsessed with this oil. It has honestly changed my skin, my texture, everything. It's incredible. And then I'm going to take a concealer that's the same shade as my skin tone, and I'm just going to put this under the eyes to kind of hide those dark circles, kind of color correct, and make everything a little bit more even in tone because my dark circles are crazy lately. So for foundation, I'm going to be mixing in the DIOR Backstage foundation with the Hourglass Vanish Stick foundation. You really don't have to mix two foundations in together. I mixed the two just to get a better color match because I'm not really fair and I'm not really tan. I'm in this weird in-between shade. So by mixing these two colors, I got the perfect shade. So once I blend it out with the brush, I'm going to go in with the beauty sponge and just further blend everything out. Now I'm going to go ahead and take a concealer. Again, this one is about a shade lighter than my under eyes. not my under eyes, my skin, and I am just going to blend this under there just to, again, just color correct a little bit more, because my under eyes, you guys, they're just so dark these days. I don't know what's going on. And I'm going to be blending that out using my e.l.f. beauty sponge. Moving on to cream contour, I am taking my Chanel Tan de Soleil bronzer, and I'm just going to apply this on the hollows of the cheeks. I'm also going to apply some up in the forehead, around the perimeter of the face, and I'm going to use this to also cream contour my nose just a little bit. I want more of a natural contour for today, so I'm not going in too crazy with it. Next, I'm going to take a concealer that's about 3 shades lighter than my skin tone. This one is from Colourpop, and I'm just going to highlight the center of the face. So I applied some down the bridge of the nose, chin, cupid's bow, under the eyes, and in the center of the forehead. And I'm just going to blend that out again using my damp sponge. Now I'm going to go ahead and apply some cream blush. This one is the the Revolution Pro. I always get the two confused. The Revolution Pro cream blush in the shade Peaches. It's my favorite. It's so beautiful, and I am just applying that to the apples of the cheek, and I'm gonna blend it out using a brush. I wanted this look to be a little bit more glowy than the looks I usually do, so I'm going to take the Becca Prosecco Pop liquid highlighter, and I'm just going to apply this on the tops of the cheekbones and towards the temple and arch of the brow. And then I'm going to take my beauty sponge, and I'm just going to blend that out so that nothing looks chunky and that everything is nice and seamless. And I'm also going to take this time to blend out my nose contour and highlight. I always leave my nose for last. I'm going to begin to set everything into place. I'm taking my Dermablend translucent powder, and I'm going to do a light set under the eyes to kind of set that concealer into place. And then I'm going to take a foundation color. Any foundation powder will be just fine. And I'm going to use this to set the rest of the skin, and I'm making sure to stay away from my under eyes. And then I'm going to go back in with some translucent powder, and I'm just going to bake the bottom of my eyes, like under the eyes. I'm going to go ahead and take the Alamad Complexion Trio in Light, and I'm going to take the 2 bronzer and contour shades, and I'm just going to use this to warm up the skin and bronze me up just a little bit more. And I'm also going to contour my nose. I'm going to take some more of the translucent powder, and I'm just going to bake the bottom half of my face. Taking a flat, kind of fluffy brush, it's flat but it's fluffy at the same time, I am going to use this to start blending in the bake under our eyes by pressing it into our skin. I'm not wiping it off, I am pressing it in to get just a little bit more coverage under the eyes. Next, I'm going to take some blush. This is from Sigma in their blush palette. I'm going to take the pinky shade, the baby pink shade, and I'm going to apply that to the apples of the cheek. I'm going to take a big fluffy brush, and I'm just going to blend that baking powder away and buff the whole skin. Make sure that everything is nice and blended and that there's no harsh lines. Taking a nude pencil, this one is from IBY Beauty. I'm just going to line my waterline. I'm going to go ahead and give my brows a coat of clear brow gel, and while the brows dry, I'm going to go ahead and move on to the lips. I'm going to start off by lining my lips using the MAC and Selena La Reina lip liner in the shade Entre a mi Mundo, and then I'm going to fill in the lips using the lipstick Selena Vive. It's a beautiful nudie pink shade, also from the Selena and MAC collection. And then I'm going to top it off with the Bitty Bitty Bomb Bomb gloss, also from MAC and Selena Quintanilla. So I'm going to go ahead and give my lashes a nice curl, and I'm also going to apply some mascara. And this is just going to help prep our lashes for falsies, and I did use the Ardell 113 double up lashes. I forgot to do a close-up. I'm gonna go ahead and apply some highlight. This one is by Too Faced, and that's it. We're done. Alrighty guys, so this is it. This is the completed makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. I know that, I feel kind of weird filming makeup tutorials because nobody's going anywhere. We're all stuck at home. But honestly, this is my way to relieve my anxiety and my irrational thoughts, and sitting down, doing my makeup, putting on some music is just so therapeutic for me, and I feel so great afterwards. Like, it's always, if we're being quite honest, it's always a struggle for me. The past couple weeks, it's been a struggle for me to like get on camera and get glammed up, because one, I'm not going anywhere, two, nobody's going anywhere, and three, I'm not really in the mood. Like, there's so many bad things going on around the world right now. But the last thing that I want to do is do my full makeup and take pictures and pretend like everything's okay. But I always feel so much better after I'm done doing my makeup. Like, I feel so much better. Like, my mood gets lifted. I feel sexy. I feel pretty. And that makes me feel good. That makes me want to do things. That makes me want to be productive. That makes me want to just be happy, So if you're in a rut, if this quarantine is getting you down on your mental health, you're not alone. Everybody who suffers from anxiety, irrational thoughts, or any mental health is probably struggling right there with you. So my best advice to you is to just get up, take a shower, get dressed, do your hair, go for a walk around your neighborhood, like get moving, get active. And you're going to see that you're going to feel 10 times better. So I know these makeup tutorials right now are kind of silly because we're not going anywhere, but this is my way to deal with things. I have not watched the news in over 3 weeks because the news was driving me crazy. Like, my irrational thoughts were out of control. I was just in a major funk. So Laurent and I decided to not watch the media anymore. Like, we have not seen the news in over 3 weeks. We know what's going on because our family lets us know, and we know that everyone's still in quarantine. I mean, you can't avoid that fact that everyone's stuck at home, but we don't really know the specifics on anything that's going on right now because it was just too much. I hope these tutorials are not bringing you down, because we can't really wear the looks out anywhere, but instead are inspiring you to get yourself ready and feel good about yourself and have something to look forward to. I hope that made sense. Alrighty, so I was not expecting to go on that little rant, but I'm happy that I did. I feel like a weight has been lifted off my shoulders, because every time I sit down to edit these videos, I'm like, this is so stupid, we're all stuck at home. But at the same time, it's like, and this is what I need to do right now for myself. Please let me know down in the comments any questions you might have, anything you want to talk to me about. Let me know. I love talking to you guys. I love conversating with you guys and having conversations and commenting back and forth. I look forward to that in my videos. I look forward to connecting with you guys. So let me know. Let me know what's on your minds. Let me know what you're up to, how you're spending your quarantine. Just let me know. I would love to talk to you guys. I love you. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Mwah! Bye.